Just woke up from a nap.
y'all,
Nah,
y'all,
you
y'all
already
already, y'all already know we
know
are
what's up.
back. We are back. Let me rap with you. You already know the Let Me Rap with You podcast. We are back. Your boy Donnie Nola, aka Mr. Nola with the Doja, aka Mr. Ski Mask with the Sweet Gas. Man, it's been a good little couple of years since I got to talk with these guys right here, and it's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
great because we are live IRL in effect this time. So it ain't no cut, no strings attached, no none of that. But we got Dre Mathis and we got Oak Wolf TV, aka DO. First of all, I don't even know how to give y'all an introduction because one, you guys have done so much in the culture. Dre, you just being the originator of funk dance, like, and then just the content you guys have just been putting out for a very, very long time. It's like no other, bro. I don't even know how to give y'all the proper introduction for real.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
it. We live with Let Me Rap With You and my boy Donnie. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Oakwood TV. You
Oak
know what I'm
Wolf
saying?
Yes,
TV,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a long road. You feel me? We gonna keep it pushing. You feel me?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a beam. And honestly, like you said, Oak, I'll start with you since you said that. Like, where does the road start for Oak Wolf TV? Like, where did the first station even like turn on? You feel me?
I started off as a dancer, bro, but like, I don't know, bro. It's something about, like, I guess you could say like evolution or whatnot, cause it's something about when I just touched the camera, bro. It just gave me a different feeling, and that's just really like where it started. You know, Wolf, I already had the name or whatnot. Oak, wisdom or whatnot. I always say like an oak tree. You feel me? And yeah, bro. I just threw it all together or whatnot, and then I fuck with dance, bro. I wasn't trying to let that go, and then that's when Mr. Mathis comes into play as y'all see. You feel me?
Wow. And then Dre, how can you continue on the story from there?
Just keep going. You know what I mean? Just keep doing what we enjoy. Because at the end of the day, we don't, we do this because we enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell
Right.
people all the time, I tell them all the time, like if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna do it for social media to like and views, and you're not gonna do it off camera, you know what I mean? And not continue to do what you say you love to do, it don't make sense. It's like being in a relationship with somebody and then you say you love them on the camera, and then when you're not on the camera, it's like get out my face. You know what I mean? Are you
That
really?
shit not real.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's just not real. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of people, that's like that. Well, it's a big majority of people that's like that. You know, but we try to make sure we stay genuine and stay true to what we enjoy to do, and which is why we always are able to create something fresh, something new with the same formula that we continue to utilize. And that for me, that's just it. And me and Wolf been doing it together for so many years. It's like my brother, my best friend. So it's
Right.
like we've been doing it for so many years that something majority of the time it comes out better than what we talk about on Facebook.
Shout outs to the
Majority of the
camera.
time.
You know why it comes out that way, and I just want to just take it back to the statement y'all said because, to be honest, it's the same way with this podcasting thing for me. Like,
Hmm.
will money come? Like this is the one thing I hate when I have conversations with fans and all that type of stuff. Oh, it's a lot of money in the podcast game. I don't. Will money come? Yes, but like I started doing this because I loved it. I'm gonna be honest. I've put much more money in than I've gotten out of it. But
Hmm.
to be honest, I don't even. I'm not even counting the money no more. I don't even care as long as I'm still able to run and still have interviews like this all the time. Like really the that's what I live for. Honestly, like this is my riches. This is like my like how everybody says, for me, being able to run this podcast consistently, that's my definition for me of being successful because I love doing this. So
Hmm.
I've already won.
Hmm.
I've already won without even winning.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
bro. Big facts. I always say like the money is a plus. It's just the raw passion of doing it. We do it I mean, regardless of who's watching or whatnot. And I just think that shows who really has like the passion for doing it, or who's just doing it just for, I don't know, sometimes their personal reasons, their own selfish gain or whatnot, or just trying to do it to get big or whatnot. But it's just like, I don't know, bro. Hey, what does Kendrick say? They not like us, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They bro. It's
Real
just a
shit.
difference, bro. Yeah, like straight up. And I mean, I've seen it, bro. Throughout all the years or whatnot. And sometimes I use jerking as like an example. It's like I remember it was so much people like jerking or whatnot. We all doing it, whatever, bro. We having a great time, bro. Created a great community. But as soon as one person says like, says something's lame, then that shit spread, you know what I'm saying? And then all the people, all the like followers, da da da, all that stuff, bro, they gonna drop out or whatnot. And all the people who have real passion for it, they just kept doing it or whatnot, bro, until either a nigga knees gave out or like whatever, bro. But that was definitely like my like eye-opening moment, I know personally, cause bro,
Me
I
personally,
mean,
I have to give the credit that jerking to me is not lame and not out of style because me and Blackbound actually had a great conversation at the end of our last episode. A lot of the stuff
mm,
that a lot of people got laughed at before, or what's now known as lame history is repeating itself. I'm seeing these
facts,
20
bro.
versus 1 people doing the Dougie and
Hmm.
jerking and doing all that. Like, it's like history's repeating itself. So it's like all those people who are saying that it's lame is because they couldn't just keep up. They couldn't keep up with evolution. That, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I look at it. And you know honestly, like y'all said, y'all had to start. There was the jerk era, and now, and as I stated in the beginning, Dre, you literally pioneered, created, and just started this. You just started going. You went on a mountain and just started doing your own shit. Everybody went to the top of the mountain, but you just decided to just get funky with it. So, what made you make the decision of saying, you know what, I'm gonna be the first original funk dancer?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm actually I'm an all style dancer. So I do I do dance regardless. You know what I mean? I don't do dancing from the trends. I personally don't like trending dances. I don't like, little TikTok routines and stuff like that. I'm an actual dancer, showcaser, stuff like that. So I'm always going and thinking of new ways on how I can also not only challenge myself, but also create something new. And for me, it's crazy because when I don't know, when we talked the first time, I think it was the first trapping in Japan. When I heard that sound, and I was like, "Holy moly!" I was like, "This is different. I can pop to this. I can wave to this. I can footwork. I can moonwalk. I can crump to this." And eventually, as I was doing it, it crafted into its own style that I just originated as pretty much just the funk move, like just funk dancing. The funk. I still don't even have an actual name for this shit. It's just labeled as literally, just funk dancing. And it's crazy because I'm still the only person that does this. I'm still the only person that will pick up an underground track. I'm still the only person that's gonna pick up underground music and dance to it. And for me personally, I feel like underground music in general, whether it be original Denzel Curry when he was Aquarius Killer, Bones, Ether Wolf, you know, Huya, all them boys, even Suicide Boys, when it comes to that cadence and genre, it genuinely does something to me as a dancer, but also as I'm dancing to showcase something completely different that just people just haven't seen. And I enjoy just being different. I enjoy being unique and just not like everybody else when it comes to dancing. You'll have a lot of people that are in the, dance scene or dance communities. We don't congregate. I don't congregate with the dance community. I personally don't enjoy them because they're always flip flopping, wishy washy to, like I said, trending dancing, trending movements.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have people that are stuck on one specific style that want to showcase that. And I constantly try to bang into people's heads that you don't have to be the status quo. You don't have to be just like your boy or just like homeboy that's been, winning this because he's doing this style. You're not him at the end of the day. So it's all about finding your individuality. And I'm just blessed to be able to find myself and find what I do within it. You know what I mean? Which isn't an individuality. It's multiple different things. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
And the one thing is, like you said, you don't follow trends, because the one thing that I admire about your work, you and Oak Wolf, is that instead of everybody just hearing that new song come out and then the TikTok trend dance and stuff comes out, no, you guys will actually put concept, ideas, and everything, and actually make that into a real project, like a real
Hmm.
piece every time. And I feel like that's the difference, when people see like the IG reels and stuff like that, when they see the TikToks and all that. So, for me, I feel like that sets the difference of, you and like everybody else when y'all do these videos.
And we're trying. I'm trying. I'm hoping that one day somebody will get it. You know what I mean? Somebody will look at that and outdo me. You know what I'm saying? Outdo Wolf for camera production when it comes to dancing. But the
It's
thing
gonna be it's
is,
gonna be a long time before that happens. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for somebody to genuinely like try. You know what I'm saying? Like actually do this with a passion. Do this with what they come to do. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get together, we don't just put our back foot forward. We put our first foot forward, and we try to lead by example, and we try to make sure that as much as we do, somebody out there is gonna be like, holy crap, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can I this is these dudes are doing something. I'm a dancer. These people are doing stuff that doing stuff with with dance and just with camera that I didn't think that I could do. You know, and I'm just hoping that somebody will just wake up one day and just realize that and just sit back and go, damn, like this is, and when they realize it, it's crazy because it's a very satisfying feeling
You know
to
what people forgot? People really forget how much choreography is like, honestly, like, and kids, you can ask your parents, ask your older cousins and uncles and aunties or whatever, ask them, like, when we went to concerts and stuff like that, like, choreography is a big bit, especially when you talking like Beyonce shows and
hmm
and and, and stuff like that, Michael Jackson, people, like, the choreography,
hmm
those dancers, they matter, they fucking matter. So it's like people really forgotten how important that, like, this
just dance
actually
in general.
is.
Yeah, like because at the end of the day, no one when people listen to music, they're not just sitting there staring at the freaking phone or they're staring at the screen. We're like, damn, this shit hitting. Damn, this is good. This they're jigging, they're jamming. If people, you got to remember, especially, and this is for all you font producers that if y'all watching this shit, you got to understand when people are listening to your music, they're still moving. They're still doing their thing. They're still doing their, even if it's not the best, cleanest jig or whatever, they're still jigging, moving around, jamming, because that's what gets the energy, the spirit flowing. That's what keeps the vibration flowing with the music. No one is just staring at a freaking song or a speaker, just staring at it, listening to your song, unless they're literally analyzing or investigating your music. Now, if they're investigating and analyzing your music, they're still going to do like a quick head nod, like especially on things that they enjoy within the chords, within the cadence or the tempo. Like, man, this dude's making good stuff. But what people got to understand is that dance, no matter what, is a very important aspect of anyone's song, anyone's music, and any genre there is out there, because that is what keeps music alive.
Nah,
You
real
know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's you can't without dance, music
Yeah,
in
bro.
general wouldn't be nothing.
That's
We'd be
what.
cavemen sitting down, just do 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 do. But even
You're
then, when
right,
you hitting
bro.
them drums, you moving.
Definitely.
Nah,
You
at the
know what I'm saying?
start, like, that's what, at the end of the day, everybody, when we're in our house by ourselves, as soon as we hear that song we like, what do? We start putting our little groove to it. It doesn't matter if it's
Hmm.
the actual TikTok dance or whatever. You start putting your little groove to it.
Hmm.
So, and that's just a respect and dedication and admiration to the fans, because at the end of the day, especially in the content creation era that we are in,
Hmm.
those, I just seen what's his name, Boss Man, Delo's, the guy that made that viral dance, who did that shit. I'm seeing how many views, how much, like, those comments, like, how much engagement just off of dancing is unbelievable. And like I said, that's what I'm trying to tell, especially the youth that's out there thinking about, doing choreography. Like, trust me, this is not like this art will never die. Trust me, like this art,
And
this is the art that won't die ever. Like people will be dancing to rave, EDM, whatever. It don't matter what genre. It could be the year 3000. I don't know what fucking genre is gonna exist by then. They're still
hmm
gonna be dancing to it.
yep,
Yeah, facts.
yep. And actually, I'm gonna let you speak because I feel like you there's something.
Nah, bro. I was just gonna say, bro, you touched on some good points. Just yeah, and it's like I never really even thought about that either. It's just like you're right. Ever since like a fucking caveman, bro, picked up a stick, bro, and started drumming, bro, like dance and music has really gone hand in hand forever, bro. So as long as one exists, yeah, the other one's gonna exist, bro. That's crazy, bro. I never thought about that. I was just like, wow, bro, that's a bet, bro.
Like
Yeah.
I'll give you a good example, and this is I'm saying this in the most humblest way. Before we jumped into doing funk music, funk was completely silent. It was well kept. It was under the covers. It was something that people would listen to, when they're not around people or not around anybody. I noticed that ever since we started dancing and created things just to underground music, just the music and just the underground scene in general, a lot more people became and felt more comfortable with expressing their love for that type of music. They didn't care. You started seeing it in the car videos. You started seeing it in you start hearing people driving down the street blasting, funk music, da da da, or Suicide Boys or Denzel Curry, or they just showcase like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, for some odd reason, were just scared because they felt like, oh, this person gonna be this lame, or this person gonna be this is stupid.
There
But at
go
the
that
end,
stuff again. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like I'm really
Funk is
happy.
like anime. Funk is
Yeah.
like anime.
Yeah.
Like
Same
it's
same with that, bro. Yeah.
it's like bro, cause like coming from somebody that's from the hood, like people will be scared to like say, oh, I like this or I like that, just because they don't want to be cool in front of their friends.
Hmm.
Bro, let me just chime in on that too, bro, because that's another deep thought that I always had, bro, ever since childhood, bro. Ever since childhood. I was just like, I grew up around a lot of different kind of people, bro, like Spanish people, white people, black people, everybody, right? And it's just like there's so many more different kind of people than what's portrayed to be. And it's crazy, bro. It's like so many people want to fit in. If everybody was just themselves, bro, oh my God, bro, we'd be living on a different planet, man. I swear, bro. I swear, bro.
The world would be a
Like
much
it's
greater
so many
place.
people I met, bro. Like they like, let's just say when you were younger or whatever, bro, you got a hold of your homie's iPod, right? You strolling through the songs, right? And you see a song on there, you're like, we all been there, bro. You see a song that you never even thought would be on your homie's iPod,
Bro
bro.
got Aretha Franklin on them.
You like, what the, bro? People be nervous, dog.
Hmm.
For real, bro. Never ever will listen to it in front of you, bro. But it's just like, bro, I'm not gonna judge you, bro. But I guess there's people in this world, bro. They fucking vicious, dog. They see you doing some shit that like ain't what the status quo bit. They be ready to get on you, bro.
Or
And
just
then
stop talking to you.
yeah, or just cut you off. Yeah, like, oh, that person's not cool. Like,
That's
shit's
because them
at
niggas
the end
not
of the day, bro.
cool.
Shit's stupid, bro.
Them niggas not cool. That's why. At the end of the day, y'all not cool. Y'all scared.
Exactly.
Y'all scared to be yourself.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
to me, that's the most uncoolest thing in the world, bro. Like niggas talking about being cool, being popular, bro. Just be yourself. Because if you're not, that's that's the lamest thing that I can quote.
Hmm.
Hmm. Like
Yeah, bro. Big
I can tell
facts.
you how many people, growing up with that. I used to watch all kinds of anime. I used to watch a ton of just a ton of, like, I used to just sit and watch seasons of anime in my crib. And lunchtime I would watch some anime or whatever. I could tell you the countless amount of people, like I would say 80-90% of the people I was around was all like, oh, anime, gay, anime, da da da. But then you turn around now, them boys, hey, you see that new episode of
They
Naruto?
all watching that shit.
Hey, you see
I
that
guess
new
they didn't
episode?
realize it was anime. Oh, you seen the new episode of Dragon Ball? Bro,
Man,
people don't even know what they talking about,
I
bro.
got
It's
people running
just
to me showing me stuff that came out in 2006.
Nah,
I
trust
don't
me.
know what they're talking about.
That's why I respect my homie Full Metal Parkers. Like especially like bro, like we've had conversations like person to person, bro. Like he's a
Hmm.
real anime fan. Like you see like even with him doing his like whole Attack on Titan reviews, he's doing reviews on anime like before like you said like
I've seen his live reactions, him and his boys.
yeah, nah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like they got ahead with that too because like I said, now everybody want to be cool, thinking like the one thing I can't stand is the people that want to be fake cool about anime. Like actually get into it and then let's have a conversation. There's nothing wrong with getting into it. Like I tell people personally, like you said, Dre. Me personally, I had my favorites growing up: Full Metal Alchemist, Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha. Uh,
Hmm.
Big O and those were just nighttime ones, and I can just remember offhand. I started getting into City Hunter recently. You know, that's
Hmm.
like what 1974. I just started getting
Yeah,
into City Hunter. Love it. Oh my god, love it. But that's what I'm
you gotta
saying.
check out. You gotta check out the fighting. That's an old throwback. That's an old throwback I stayed away from, and I finally just got into it. My boy used to tell me about it all the time. It turned into that show's real good. That's a real deal. It's boxing, like it's good. Even if you're not into boxing, the fighting in general, the show is just really good.
I think I seen it on Retro Crush. They be playing it at night. I think I seen
Hmm.
that one. Yeah, boy, just like he be he be on the last end and somehow just come out with that crazy ass victory. That should be
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like it talks. You know, it's a show that talks. You know what I'm saying? It makes you see the realism of striving and trying to do something. You know what I mean? Regardless of what other people. You know, you can see people beating you. You got people that's going to beat you up, knock you down. You got the best people out there. You got the greatest. You know, dude that could with the haymaker. But if you like we talked about, you stick to yourself, you be yourself, and you learn yourself, you can overcome a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that show, I personally think, truly states. You know what I mean? You stick to what you know, you stick to what you learn, and you don't try to follow other people, and you just go in there and you throw all the cards on the table type shit, and you'll see the outcome, you know? Show people you, showcase yourself. You know what I mean?
I tell people
Hmm.
that's the best because you'll be surprised how people react when you tell people and show people who you really are rather than trying to put on the facade and image. You know, like don't front. Just show
Mm-hmm.
them who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing wrong with it. Just show them who you really are.
Mm-hmm. And the best part, what I enjoy about, especially about when it comes to anime and stuff like that, I think the first person in general to take that anime energy and just essence and throw it together into the music, not literally with the music, but into the just the essence of it would be Ryan. Sad SoundCloud, Emotional Tokyo. Those dudes were the first people, and Rare too. Occasionally Rare, but sometimes I'll throw some Looney Tunes shit in there. But those were the first people that me personally, I would say, that grasped the actual essence of, like that person that enjoyed anime or enjoy sitting up late night in the dark watching, some 1990s, Yu Yu Hakusho and shit like that, And for me, I never thought that was possible, and I think and for me, I didn't even think that you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Until I finally saw it, and that's another thing what I think what allowed and helped me to us to create as well what we want to create, because we're able to take that essence and utilize our own sense of it, bring it to life. You know what I mean? It's like the cherry on top in a sense, or the ice cream, whipped cream on top of the ice cream sundae or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
really all just effortless though, bro. Like that's all. That's one thing though, is like whenever we go out to make a video, it's like it all just goes together on its own, bro. Like none of it's like forced, bro, or like any of that type of stuff, you know. Find a spot, come up with a concept, bro. It all just it's crazy, bro. Yeah. All just
And
so
another thing
seamless,
too,
bro.
Donnie, another thing too, I want to make sure we definitely appreciate. I definitely appreciate the great words you just stated. Wolf definitely probably most definitely appreciates the words you just said. The fact that we jumped in this community and piloted something of our own, and we're pioneers to something in a sense. You know what I mean? And it's the simple fact that at the end of the day, we saw what could be, we saw what it could become. You know what I'm saying? And we saw what others couldn't see, even with even own producers with their own stuff. You know what I mean? Take Gloom. It was my dogs. Them boys already retired. The Gloom Bros, you know, we've with Wig Split, we've helped them get 1 million freaking streams. We assisted them with so much. You know what I mean? It's
Facts.
just it's just, you know, other artists, you know, I mean, I'm not going to take credit for this as well. Sempra, you see what I'm saying? Sempra was nobody known in my area or anywhere within my area. And, you know, until we started just throwing tunes, putting shit together, I was like, yo, check this dude out. You know, he's spitting fast. He's doing this. Now my
Mm-hmm.
boy posted with Denzel Curry and Puya. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's not our wave. That's not, you know, that's not, we're not the rappers. We're not the producers. We're not. So, you know, it's more power to them, more respect to them boys. You know what I'm saying? We help Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Whether, I don't know if he sees it as help or not, because he already got so much help back in him. You know, we've just done so much. You know
No,
what I mean?
he does. He does.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing about Ryan, he may be a busy guy, but he appreciates in silence.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely.
And
That's
I
one
know
thing
this
we.
personally. Like not even just from showing love on Instagram posts. I can say personally that like the last time Ryan ever sent me a DM, I think it was his birthday, and I wished him a
Mm,
happy birthday. But I really told him that in my own way, I aspire to be like him in my
mm.
own way, but more so just like platforming, you know, the funk creators and stuff like that, bringing people on like Apocalypse, like Blackbound, like Danny Techaholic,
I seen you have my boy Enoch on this bad boy.
yeah, nah, yeah, that look definitely. That was our second time around, but like I
That's
said,
my dog. I
I'm
remember
just
when I remember when my daughter was like 6 months, man. It was me, him, and Freddie. We was always on live together. That's my dog. They're my boys, bro, for real. My long distance boys, bro. We gotta link up for real. Like when I have the opportunity to just be in the area, I'm telling you. When I'm ever in one of the vicinities, I'm telling you, I'm linked. If I ever go to Buffalo, I'm seeing Enoch. If I go overseas for some whatever rare reason, I'm seeing Freddie.
yeah, nah, but man, I miss Freddie on the boat when he actually came here to the States. I missed that boat. I was mad as shit. But I definitely got to, you know, me and Bad Kids Good People. That was another, you
Hmm.
know, another person that,
Yeah, he makes some good shit too. He makes some good stuff. I
and
mean,
you know, he's a real great person, like you said, bro. The one thing about this community is that, you know, the rap community, the hip hop community, and you know all those other genres, you know, they have their politics, but
hmm.
the funk community, the majority of it is, it's a lot of unionization, you know.
Yep. Like I give you a good example. My boy Rocket Man, he got a Discord that I rarely chime in because it's hard for me to stay on multiple different platforms checking in with shit. Rocket Man, he has a Discord chat with, I'm talking, almost everybody in it, and them boys be having legitimate like wars, but it's all love, like battles, like they have fun. Like I never thought it was possible. They be having like funk battles, like we got dance battles and shit. They be having funk battles, bro. And sometimes I'm able to catch one. I'm sometimes not able to catch one because I got a little one in here. I'm always doing other stuff. So I'm noticing, especially right now, and it's like it was back in like 2018, 2019. You know what I mean? Like 2020, especially when COVID hit, it's starting to grow back to that where you have the new boys coming in and they showing what they got. And then they linking up, they getting cool, they getting connected with, the OGs and shit like that. And shouts to Rocket Man, bro, for real. It's so much, bro. And I'm literally watching it from, like, I would say, behind the curtain because I'm busy doing so much shit. Because I know once I jump in the paint, I gotta hop in the paint and I'm just there. And then I know
Mm-hmm.
with me, once I get started, it's hard to Wolf know this. It's hard to get me to, you know what I mean, to slow it down a little bit. You know what I mean, and tap
Yeah,
into,
that's
you
part of the
know.
whole part. That's what everything that we do.
It's like, so I try to make sure that I balance it, because with the baby, with, also I'm engaged now. So I got my fiance, with the
Right.
promotions at work, I be getting the constant, because we work, me and Wolf, we go to work every day, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm telling you, if I jump in, I'm going full sale type shit. Like it's hard to get me to stop. I gotta sit back. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I just gotta watch. I gotta watch. And it sucks.
Nah, nah, big facts. And Oak Wolf, one thing that I want to ask you, one thing when it comes to putting this content together and putting the concepts and projects together, when it comes to the editing process, could you give like a little short explanation of that?
Yeah, man. My whole editing process is it involves taking I'm about to say some bullshit. It involves taking the SD. First you take the SD card out of the camera. I was like, then you insert the SD card into Dre's computer, all right? And then you give it you let Dre go home, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like magic. Give it about 24 hours and then a video just appears. It's amazing, quite amazing. Quite amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Nah,
people
but
don't
he
notice.
handles the editing. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
he got
people
that shit down pat. My boy been editing for years.
a lot
He
of
had a
people
whole
don't
journey. He
know
didn't even
this
know how
stuff.
to edit in the beginning. He didn't even know how to get Sony Vegas on the computer for free.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Like a lot of people don't notice. Like a lot of Wolf is director. All right. So when we make stuff, before we even shoot it, we talk about what we want to do. But I let him lead literally on, just like you said, like the essence of the video. I let him lead. And then I chime in like, it's like we add on to what we discussed this in the last one. We add on to each other's ideas. And then once it comes on camera,
Mm-hmm.
well, actually, before we even record it, we select certain parts where we want the dancing to roll, where we want the editing process, the chopping, the clips, all that to roll. And we sit back and we
Transitions, everything. Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. Like we sit back and we go, and it's crazy. We don't even use transitions. You know what I mean? We don't even use like,
Mm.
flips in the cool trend. We don't, because I realized at the end of the day, you got a lot of people with videography and school for videography, all that shit. We're always gonna bend the rules and always not do what the fuck they tell you to do. So we literally found this formula that we continue to use in every video, and I personally call it it's a chop and screw. It's where we're gonna let the dancing run, and then when we're gonna let the beat run, because at the end of the day, it's still somebody else's work that we're using, and we still want people to engage in the song. You see what I'm saying? We still want people to sit there and be like, damn, this shit riding. We want people to be like, to also have that feel and emotion like, damn, we vibing with these boys. We vibing with them. We want people when they watch this to see, okay, he just killed that. And then as the bridge is going or the snare is going, the tempo is going, the cadence is going, they can vibe out with us in the video. So now
You
just
want
do
you
a
want
little
the fans to
jig.
dance. You want the fans to dance with you, even though they're not
Yes,
with you.
yes, yes. Because
Yeah,
at
bro.
the end
We
of,
always give the song some time. Yeah, definitely
yes.
to ride out. Yeah, it's never just about us, man. As soon as the
Mhm.
video start, man, it's just straight down. Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
We always want people to feel like that same feeling as well when we first heard the track or when we listened to it and we vibing together in the car or whatever. We want to give that experience to the viewer as well. You see what I'm saying? We want it to feel like a full, well-rounded, just like I said, not a music video, not a song, but just a full rounded just experience. You know what I mean? And we can't do that. You definitely can't do that if you just have somebody dance. It's cool. But yes, people know I could dance. I understand I could dance. But I also have to make sure Wolf's camera work goes into play. I have to also make sure the producer's music and everything comes into play. And everything has to come full circle and be a certain balance to where it's fully enjoyable on all levels. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because you have dancers out here that will dance to a whole track or dance to a whole song, and it will just be them dancing. And then the people only care about the dancer. But what about the cameraman? What about the person that sat there for hours, sometimes even months, putting this song together? You know what I'm saying? You
Facts.
gotta take all of that stuff and put it into accountability. And that's one of the reasons why I personally say, like I said, I don't do the whole TikTok, and that's why I keep everything freestyle. Nothing's choreographed. Everything is strictly freestyle. Because when you go into just doing the dance, the dancing, I try to make it cinematic. We try to keep that full aspect. That's why when I
Mm-hmm.
do reels and I do TikToks, I don't do them in some bougie place or with a background and stuff like that. I do it in the dance studio with my crew. You know what I mean? There's nothing to see here. If you want to see if you want to get more, and I'll make sure I put the song, I'll make sure I put everything about the producer in that track and try to get you as you're reading it, like to want to go and listen to more of this dude's songs. Because then maybe you may become interested just as much as we are with the song. You know? Because like Wolf said, at the end of the day, it's never been about us, and it's not going, we're no better than anybody within this scene. We're no greater than anybody. We're literally simple creators that put this stuff together to create artists. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how, like I said, we managed to create this formula and balance it out to where it works and people enjoy it and people like it. You know what I mean? And it's just cool. Just based, and it all stretches back to just the passion and love for what we do and what we
Yes,
enjoy
sir.
doing.
I
You know
said
what I mean?
I
Yeah,
said it like
bro. For real,
this.
for real.
Wolf, what's one of your favorite pieces that y'all shot?
Hello, say it again.
What's one of y'all favorite pieces that y'all shot like recently?
Uh, I know one that I really like is just what's the one where we had went out all day or whatnot, and it was raining in the beginning. We started shooting by that soccer place or whatnot,
Oh
and
man.
then after that we went up to the what's it called, bro? The top of the parking garage. That all day shoot, bro.
Mm.
You know it's that, and I know you
All
gotta know
day,
exactly what song I'm
like
talking
from
about, bro.
what time was y'all originally supposed to start?
Bro, we
We got
started like we probably started at like 2, like 1 or 2 or whatnot. And the transitions, it was meant to be just one long video. And the transitions is basically just remember we had to like remember the last move that you did, and then we just transition that bitch like that.
Hmm.
man. Wolf, we got so
Oh
many.
my God.
He said, "Damn, Drake can't even
But yeah,
remember."
bro, we just pump these bitches out like it ain't nothing, bro. We pump them out like it ain't nothing, bro. I want to say the one we just recently did, bro, but no, I like that. I'm talking about a little bit better, but I don't remember the name of the fucking song, bro. That's the only thing. Yeah, we got too many, bro. I like all of them, bro. Fucking cop
my
out.
my personal favorite, my personal favorite, um, is the bro man with the no name, more money with the propane,
Oh
dog
shit.
with the
Oh
propane.
yeah, I remember that one. I remember
Oh friend,
that one.
get to my loot with the back in the cat. That one is my favorite one. It's just because that was. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about Back His Good People. You're
Yeah,
talking about
see.
the Wolf Ogle TV anthem. Yes,
The anthem.
yes,
Yeah,
Oh
that
Wolf.
one, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that's the one you're talking about. Yeah,
Wolf undefeated. Just
that one was
undefeated.
serious, bro. That bitch was clean, bro.
That's the new era
That's
one.
just serious, bro.
That's the GTA. That's the
Yeah,
GTA.
that's when we just started the new. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
That's
exactly,
the
exactly that one, bro. That because that was a good day. It was just an
that
overall
one.
good day, bro. Like we
Not you mentioned.
literally had no time limit. We went out there, just enjoyed it, bro. That was it. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
that
bro. I
not
fuck
you
with that one,
mentioned
bro,
it.
for real.
That one there, yeah, that gotta be my favorite one too to this day. That's my favorite one because
Yeah,
it
bro.
showcases not only the camera work, it showcases the producer back at good people, his just his ability with the music to keep a song constantly flowing and keep a vibe within the song. But it also showcases that we could do this shit all day if we wanted to. You know what I mean?
Bruh, all the
It's
way till night, bro. It don't even matter, bro. Just telling
and
you, bro. We'll make another one, bitch.
like we right now we got Trap in the Oakwood TV 2 in production. The first one we did dubstep 2, and we want to do this one too, Trap in the Oakwood TV 2, to pretty much showcase the funk, the underground. You know, it's not just gonna be funk producers. We're thinking about adding, Suicide Boys. I'm thinking of throwing some little bit of Denzel Curry from his N64, take. Just Oakwood Trap in the Oakwood TV is pretty much a showcase of us, of what we do, just the embodiment of our shit, like of just our essence of creating, And
I might have a song for you too. I'll send it to you right after this. I'll see if it's a vibe. I got a song out right now on Spotify
okay,
for a second. Downey Nola for a second. You know,
okay.
R.I.P. my dog Juice WRLD had to. A couple people asked me where did I get the Juice WRLD vocal from. I'm like, if
Hmm.
you're a real Juice WRLD fan, y'all know the Tim Westwood freestyles. So had
You
to.
Bro.
That's where I got that John from when I did that shit. That was from the Tim Westwood
hmm
John from like two of his verses that he did. I just split them up and got got crazy with it. Shot my homie Bluff guy for the sample. He had sent that shit to me, and I just got jiggy with it. You feel me?
Yeah, we like I said, we definitely in production of that. We're just making sure we do it right and put it together properly. Why you brushing your hair with Ken? Making sure we do it properly.
That's
And
insane. I'm sorry, bro. You said you brushing your hair with Get what?
yeah, she got
Yeah,
Ken. She got the baby dog Ken, and she brushing her hair with Ken.
my
What did
boy
you
out there.
doing?
Damn. Why she doing Ken like that? Oh man. Oh Ken, I'm praying for you, brother. But to be honest, we spoke on a lot of great, we spoke on funk. What Name a couple of funk artists that you guys are currently like playing right now on y'all playlists?
Right now, I'm listening to Rocket Man. I'm always listening to Freddie. I'm still jamming out to Mr. Player, even though he jumped on that boom da-dum, stomp, dum, that I personally just don't enjoy. Um, I'm still listening to his old stuff. You know what I mean? Um, who else? We got DJ Vamp. Damn sure listen to DJ Vamp. Back when is always on my playlist. Shout outs to my boy. We met him in Pensacola. Finally met my dog in person. Got to chill with him for a little bit, smoke it up, drink a little Drake with him, vibe out. Um, it, who else? Freddie, definitely Freddie. I think I already said Freddie. Enoch, been jamming out to that new shit he's been dropping. That he's gonna be definitely. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be playing when he go out to Houston for that
Them
Halloween
high
event.
times, baby.
And then who's that? What's his name? It's not Shift. It's like SHV. He has some like his tunes he been dropping is like mixed with. It's like he drops funk, but it sounds like crump tunes.
It's like
It's
it's
like
like it's like it's like SVMU.
SV. I forget. Damn, I think it sucks because I forget that shit. But shouts to him. He know who he is. He
Cause
got
he
that song
cause
that
cause he's definitely, and if I said the letters correctly, he's definitely one of my favorites.
he's
Uh,
he's been dropping. He dropped the one that Ryan did the OG Samurai video to. It's the
yeah, I think that's definitely him. That's definitely him.
he has that like when he makes tracks. I think he's an actual dancer because when I listen to his songs, I'm like, this nigga gotta be a dancer. Cause
You know what's crazy? You just spoke on Ryan. Nobody's given Ryan his flowers recently for his
hmm
for his solo, like his three solo funk singles that he's dropped in the past couple months.
hmm
Can people
that
actually
trapping in the arcade or was it trapping in
the
the
Deadmar Drift
yes.
Arcade Lovin', I think something, the other one, and I forgot what the third one was called, but
He has some tracks with Spider 550 that I really enjoy. Um, that I still listen to.
Spider 550 Baby MVP is my favorite one that Ryan platformed for him.
He's gutter as hell. Like I'm talking gutter as fuck. Like his beats are just freaking just
That's the
like
shit you play in the car.
yeah.
That's that shit you play in the car.
And it's
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah,
I
bro. I
be
was gonna
telling
say,
Ryan, I be telling Ryan, you better stop playing with him and drop that, like, make that good, like, cause he all the songs he cultivates all the projects he cultivate and everything. He, I know he got that in the vault. I know he got something in there, and I'll be like, why you holding back from these boys, bro? I know you need to stop playing with these niggas, man.
come on, Ryan. We need another Spider album. I need one. I need one. I do. I ain't gonna cap. I need one. But
That night trip, that night
oh
trip was
yeah.
nice too. That was I bumped that.
Call Marby. Call Marby.
Oh, call Marby with that with Shorty on it.
And Pink Ghost. I'm a Pink Ghost fan. I just had some, I just had some difference. We had an unreleased collab that we never got to finish, and probably will never ever get finished. I might just like next time I do a mix, I might just play the unreleased version that I
hmm
have. But like, eh, I'm a real Pink Ghost fan. She definitely brings that. She's It's like a cowboy bebop vibe when I hear her shit. I don't know why.
hmm hmm Like fucking who else? You got Adriana, if that's her name, Adriana. She got the vocals. I when I'm cruising, I dropped that Adriana. The AJ1, I be vibing. You feel me?
To be
We got
honest, if we're
the
talking about people on Ryan's side, I would have to also say Young Tavo, Young Maple,
yeah. He got
and
my boy in
Jawburn.
Brazil got them hits. Definitely got them hits. I think he
Shout
just
shout to
21 or some shit.
Jawburn too. Jawburn got great lo-fi hits. Like whenever I need like just like chill, enjoy a good lunch or whatever, I could just play some Jawburn real quick. So shout out to Ryan for platforming him.
Mm-hmm.
Oak,
Okay.
Oak,
Yeah, bro.
who are some of yours that some of
It's
your
gonna
favorites
say,
you're
bro.
playing right now?
No, shit. I be listening to a lot of different kind of music, bro. The only person that I know that I listen to, bro, right now, bro, because I'm looking for songs for Trapping at OakWolfTV, is I think his name is Killer Mantis, bro. That's what I've been listening to.
Mm.
So I'm gonna definitely shoot you over some. I got two tracks, brother. I'm gonna shoot you over from Killer Mantis, bro. I know that's gonna suit the vibe, bro. Definitely. I don't know if y'all boys ever heard of him, bro. I just be finding people.
Now I'm gonna say I've heard of
Like
Killer
it's just
Mantis.
like looking
I've
for
seen
the music
I've
guy,
seen him in a
bro.
couple discords. I seen him in I heard about him in
Yeah, bro.
Discord, not even Instagram or nothing else. I heard about him in Discord.
hmm Yeah, bro. So definitely, bro. I'm gonna see what's up with Killer Mantis,
Oh,
bro. I
I
see
heard you
what's.
mention Blackbound too. Shout outs to him. That's my boy. He been fucking dropping. He been dropping some shit, and I just spoke with him too. I don't even actually. I ain't even gonna say it because I don't want to. I don't like to expose people's shit. I'm gonna let him. When people ready, they gonna hear it. But Blackbound, he's been doing his thing with the tunes. Like his, I think it was Ground Zero, something like that.
Year zero, yep.
I I keep that playing. Year zero. I keep that. That's a whole. That's a whole like journey. That's a whole quest like that album or EP, I call that an album. I don't give a damn. That's an album right there. Like from beginning to end. Like I can sit there. Like he's the first person, and this is no disrespect to no funk artist or no underground artist. He's the first person that I've seen actually create a tale within the song with his voice on it, and just keep it rolling to where not only you feel like you listen to music, but you're also like you're in a video game or in an anime, like episode by episode. You know what I'm saying? There's a literal there's a little beginning, there's a climax, and then there's a resolution towards the ending of the whole thing. Like that's a really good project he put together, and I really enjoy that one right there. That's one of my favorites by him. He's always still constantly sending me stuff that I'm able to jam out to and listen to. Which is another thing. I wanted to get some stuff, at least show him some love with a reel. But like I said, with me doing all this other stuff, it's everything coming up. Yeah, come on through. With everything, that happens, it's just like I try my best to keep up. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best to keep up with everything. Oh, you doing it yourself, huh? You brush your hair with a brush.
But I say it like this: you definitely keep up well with the footwork, and but you'll also keep up with engaging with the culture as well because and we see it, we see the love through the post, and that's the one thing that it's one thing being dedicated to your craft, trying to keep up, but also keeping up with the fans. Doesn't matter if it's 10, 100, 1,000, 500, whatever. Keeping up with the engagement of the fans is important, and that's something that's going to keep building the brand regardless. So
Yep.
that's what I always tell people. Even if it's you don't got to do it. You don't got to put the whole when you're building a pyramid. You don't got to put all the bricks up at one time. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you just got to do it brick by brick. That's what the old
Yeah,
sayings for.
yeah, and we say it all the time. Like we don't want anybody to ever feel like you know we better than them or shit like that. Like I want people to continuously work. Even if I had a billion fan people or supporters or a billion supporters a day, like I want people to still feel like I could hit you up and I could talk to you. Like you see what I'm saying? Like I don't want people sitting back like, oh, we ain't gonna hit him up because they ain't even gonna see it or ain't even gonna reply. Like, no, we're still regular people just like you. You know what I'm saying? I got kids, I got job. We still regular people. You see what I'm saying? Like because I noticed that once people get a certain they call it a level, they change. They act different, because they can't engage with people. They can't. But at the end of the day, like I'm still gonna be in Wolf. We're still gonna be talking to people. We're still gonna chop it up with people. We're still gonna kick it with people. We're still gonna continue to be regular niggas out here. And I want people, especially if they doing stuff and they're creators they're artists, they still have to remember that same aspect. Like, give me 1 second, baby. They brush it again. Okay, okay. They got to still remember, like, you still down to earth. You're still an individual out here waking up and going to sleep like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You still eating food. You still taking a shower. You still taking a dump when you got to take a dump. You know what I mean? It's weird off track that
The facts are the facts. It's no matter how I say it,
yeah,
baby.
it don't change who you are, and don't change who you are just because you see a little spike in views or you see a little spike in likes, because that could be here today and that shit could be gone tomorrow. It's
People
fast.
let that shit break them, man. They be like, "Oh
Break
my
them.
god."
You know what I mean? Like it could be
Yeah.
here today and it could be gone tomorrow. Just like you could be here today and you could be gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's all of that, like I say, full circle, and if you're doing this and you're not realizing that it's out of the love and passion for what you do, it not only is it one gonna go nowhere for you, it's just not gonna lead to where you need it to lead to. You're not gonna gain that genuine support for when you actually need it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we all gonna need somebody at the end of the day, no matter who it is or no matter what the situation is. Like I said, we all human, man. We all people. We all just regular people out here. No matter what you're doing, no matter how good I could dance, I could go do a backflip, spin on my head right now, whatever, moonwalk to Michael Jackson and then high five Jesus and be right back here the next day, but I'm still gonna be the same nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it don't fucking matter to me. You know,
That's real
um,
shit.
and that's what people gotta understand, bro. People just gotta keep that mind state, the same mind state you had when you was doing it for help or doing it to get insight or get support. Keep that same mind state through and through, because that's what keeps you connected, to not only the people around you, but to yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can't
I
forget.
always tell myself, do it for a purpose or don't do it at all.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, bro.
that's
Big
the main
facts,
factor.
bro.
Like there's times where even me and Will, where we sit back and we look, we go, like, say if we go to make something, we like, what we doing it for? If we don't feel it, we don't do it. We just don't do it. Yeah, we literally don't
Yeah,
do
the day just done, bro. That's it.
it.
Yeah,
We go,
I
we chill
never
out
force. I'm
somewhere.
never gonna force a shoot, bro. Yeah, never, bro.
Oh, and always too. That's another thing too. Another tip for people, like, you can't always have it about. That's another reason why me and Wolf have been able to just keep this shit. Because, like I said, we best friends at the end of the day.
Facts.
Whenever we link up, we don't always make content. We don't always make videos. You know what I'm saying? We don't always do stuff. We don't always sit there and talk about the video. There's times where I just show up to his crib and we sit on his PC and just game or
Yeah,
hop
bro.
on
I
YouTube and
can
just
see
watch.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just chill, bro. You can't surround and make your life all about this. You know what I mean? I can understand if you have a serious grind for it, then yeah, make that your grind. But if you got a team that you rocking with, you got people around you, you can't make that what it's all about. You know what I mean? You gotta still decompress and keep enjoy the moments, the key moments and the key scenarios and situations that you may never have again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what people gotta keep that. You gotta keep that close, bro. You gotta keep that. And that's what I think helps, especially if you got a team and longevity. You gotta just keep that portion, keep that realness there. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Not
sir.
on purpose either. You gotta be genuine about it. It has to be something that you really truly want to do in your heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Always
what
gotta be real. And I tell people because people know how I think. Be consistent, but still have fun.
mm-hmm.
There is a balance. Be
Mm-hmm.
consistent, but still have fun. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
there is a
Or else
balance
you
to
gonna
that.
get burnt out, bro. Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of that, bro. Yeah, straight
Burnt
up,
out,
bro.
boy.
You
I can tell
gonna
you,
you end
hey,
up hating that shit, bro. You be like, man, I don't want to do this shit ever again, bitch. That's it.
like I could
I ain't
tell
gonna
you,
lie. As much as I enjoy this, sometimes I just be like, man, let me just get a couple hours and go play the video game real quick. Go get my mind off things. You feel me?
boom. Yeah,
Hmm.
bro.
It's a
Like,
little reset, bro. Yeah.
we could tell you how many people that we personally know that were doing this and just didn't just chill, like fucking chill. Like they didn't just chill, like, and that's why you see us like we'll be on for like a good month, 2 months, 3 months. Sometimes we'll go for like half a year, and then we'll just be completely radio silent. And I'll drop like reels here and there, right here's and but you still, even though you're silent, radio silent, you still keep the short sharp. You feel me? I'm still hitting the studio even when I'm not recording. You don't see me at the studio. You know what I mean? That's why when people, it's like, and it keeps that essence of. It also keeps the essence of if people are truly supporting you and they watch what you're doing. When you do pop back out, you're not only either one on going to be on the same level, or you're going to be even better than what you were when they last saw you. You know what I mean? That's one of the main important key factors. You know, you also have to make sure you keep your sword sharp, like a samurai. You know, you got to continuously, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. But it doesn't always have to be at the forefront. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be shown to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're making music, you know what I mean? Hearing the sound of hearing vibrations, if you go radio silent for a little bit and then boom, you come out and it's even better. You know, people are gonna be like, yo, who is this dude? Oh, that's Homeboy. Ain't no way that's Homeboy. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. And people just gotta you gotta really, really, really. I hope people are taking my words and like just soak it in. And please understand, take it as knowledge. You know, and I'm saying this with the utmost humbleness. You know what I mean? Because we've been in this community. We've seen so many funk producers pop up, pop off, disappear. We've seen so many producers pop up, do their thing, disappear, come back stronger. You know what I mean? We've seen, so many people pop up, try to experiment, and it's cool to experiment, but experiment too far because they've been doing it so much, so repetitively that they've completely lost their own sound. You know what I mean? Like there's people I could listen to today that I'm like, holy moly, is this the same dude? Like I can't get jiggy with this. You know what I mean? Like you got to master yourself and master a formula of balance. You know what I mean? What was Master Roshi say? He said the most important part of Master Roshi's school is rest. That's the most important part. You train hard and you rest hard and you eat well.
Yes,
And
sir.
I personally always followed that myself.
That's life. That's what life should be. You feel me?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
if it's one thing that I would want to ask, like the final question to the choreographers out there, to the dancers out there, and to the cameraman that's making content out there, what would be your final piece of advice that you would give them? Like if they're just feeling discouraged or like, damn, I'm just trying to make that next thing. What would you want to tell them?
Hmm.
Just remember why you started,
Yeah.
because that's just where the answer is gonna lie. Yeah, and that's it. And it's just all about holding a promise. I mean, you're not when you remember why you started. I mean, hopefully, you're not holding a promise to like anybody else. You're just holding that promise to yourself. Like, and that's that, bro. Because yeah, that's what I always think, bro. If I ever think about like putting the camera down or like something like that, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm on a mission, man. So.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro. And but the thing is like also I gotta understand that like, I got good people around me and all that stuff because life hits. And that's usually when you start like doubting your craft and stuff like that. But just also having understanding people around you and nobody ever puts unreasonable like pressure, on like I don't put unreasonable pressure on him. He has a busy life. He knows I have a busy life, so he doesn't put unrealistic pressure on me, bro. And like I said, bro, it just goes smooth. It's just all about the understanding, bro. Understand the people that are around you that might be causing you to be discouraged. Like we just talked about people being like, "Oh, that's lame," blah blah blah. Just fucking noise, bro. That's all that
Hmm.
shit is, bro. Yeah, just remember, bro.
And
That's it.
I'll top that with, it goes to exactly what I was watching when you spoke with Enoch, bro. It's, you got to understand, like, if you ever get discouraged or if you ever feel like, oh man, like I saw someone, so you got to understand, like, you're still a different individual. You have to understand that's number one. You are still your own individual when it comes to putting stuff out there and showcasing your work and showcasing your art. And you can't get discouraged by somebody else that's getting a gazillion views that did little less of work than you. You know what I mean? Or getting crazy views for something that you personally don't think is good. Because you got to understand and remember, there's a billion people in this world. One person out of those billion people, one person is always going to like what you do. At least one person is always going to like what you have going on. And you need to take that essence and, like Wolf said, take reason why you started, and take that same essence into remembering that that person is who saw you and saw what you were doing when you started and saw how you were doing it when you started. So you can't always get discouraged by it, because that's, especially in this world of fucking social media, with it being saturated with creators, it's saturated with artists.
Mm-hmm.
You have so many people that have better access to tools, better access to teams and management. Like, we don't do this shit with agencies. We don't do this shit with management and stuff like that. We have partners that we associate with, like RC team. You know what I mean? We have producers we associated with, but at the same time, you can't expect for everything that you do to be the greatest freaking thing that's
Yeah.
there. It's just, no one's perfect. Nobody's the greatest. There are people that are really good at what they do, but nobody is the greatest. No one, and that's what I personally think that has also kept me doing what I'm doing, because I've harnessed that, and Wolf as well. We've harnessed, understood, like, we're not gonna always create the greatest shit. We're not always gonna create a million view, thing, which we haven't
Bro,
done
we
yet.
don't even go out there with that
Yeah,
expectation, bro. That's not
exactly.
even a conversation yet during the creating
Exactly.
process. The views, we don't even talk about that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We never have a
Never.
conversation about that.
Never talk about likes. We never talk about views. We never talk about anything. We always talk about, dang, this gonna make somebody feel cool, like great when they watch this. Like this is gonna put a smile on somebody's face. And at the end of the day, for us, that's more valuable, to have somebody get that genuine feeling when they watch what we do than anything, and people should take that. If they're getting discouraged and getting, down or whatever, always remember that person that genuinely likes what you have going on. And always, like Will said, always remember why you started doing it in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah, because at the
You
end
know
of
what
the
I mean?
day, remember why you do it, and remember before anybody else likes it that you like it, because that's how it was
Yes.
for me.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm gonna I'm gonna need the fans out there to sit here and think about this message, because we need y'all to just put that in thought before we head up out of here, because you know like Dre said, please put these words into thought, because I'm gonna have to go back and write a couple of notes down for my damn self. You feel me? Nah, no shit, because y'all already know it's your boy Donnie Nola, aka Mr. Nola with the Doja, aka Mr. Ski Mask with the Sweet Gas, Oak Wolf, Dre, Mathis. I appreciate y'all coming on here and
it's no
dropping.
problem, bro. It's
We
no problem at all.
appreciate you, man. We
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you.
You already know the Let Me Rap With You podcast, and you already know we are out of here, and we will see y'all on YouTube next week.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Always, may
Good
the
to see
funk,
you, brother.
may the funk be with you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Yes, sir.